Damn, I dropped my phone. What's going on? It is December 16th, 2025, approximately 5:06 a.m. on that eastern side. But we done flipped them poles, so it might be western. But then again, y'all know I don't know. But I know one thing, I'm D'Amica, and it's time for hashtag Lost Souls Tarot Cards, our portals to truth. Baby, let's get into these energies, okay? Let's get into these energies. Alright? What is going on? What kind of energy should we be aware of? Is there anyone out there gossiping about us like we really give a fuck? Let them keep gossiping. Gossipers could be bad, they could be good. It's just them sharing information. It could be truthful, it could be laws, it could be lies, it could be legal laws. Okay, y'all already know I got my handmade tarot cards right here because I don't understand the tarot that's going out there in the atmosphere. It seems like a lot of it is scripted. Yes, it is. But I'm going to go ahead and jump into this tarot. Lost Souls Tarot, because we just keep it real. You understand what I'm saying? We connect with any and all energies around here, and we comply with any and all energies because they fucking comply to us. You understand what I'm saying? Look at that shit. We working on that. We working on that. Anywho, let's get into these energies because I'm running out of storage space on this phone. Hello. Thank you all energies. Thank you all ancestors. Thank you all spirits and spirit guides. We would like to welcome you. We would like to let you enter this space to tell us all and any truths. We are prepared to hear all and any truths, but we are not welcoming any lies. You already know how we go. Let's get into it. Ashe, let's start the show. Alright, so how y'all been doing out there? If you come across this video, I truly appreciate you. I truly send love to you. Ooh wee. Let's see what we got. So right now, I'm looking at the Eight of Cups reversed. Alright, the story is going to be based off the Eight of Cups reversed. What is that about? In confusion about what path to take. Something or some energies are confused about what path to take. You're anxious about what's going to happen at the end. Have the courage to believe that you deserve better. You're choosing financial security over happiness. You're accepting unfulfilling jobs. You fear of being alone. Joyous things are ahead, but you have to be certain as to where you want to go. All right? Eight of Cups in the reverse. And then the Fool upright was right after that. The Fool upright was right after that. All right, this is the symbol of innocence. You're beginning a new journey. All right, so don't be confused about where you want to go or what path you want to take. You have to stamp it. Okay, approaches each day with adventure, freedom, and optimism. You approach these days in business, finance, and love. You have the simple life of no worries. Anything could happen. There's many opportunities waiting to be explored. Okay. We got an Ace of Wands out here. Ace of Wands coming on out. Beautiful. You're bravely finding your own thoughts. There's flirtation and romance around you. All right, you have a passion at work and you have a passion with being creative. You have just that creative spark. There's an end of financial struggles. All right, it's time to create a space to develop your own vision. Okay. Willpower and creativity and a common sense. You need to just go for it. Take that chance and that leap, baby. You got this. All right. The Eight of Swords reverse came out right after the Eight of Wands. Okay. Good signs of maturity, self-acceptance and recognition of your own power and responsibility, especially after a long struggle of doubt. So I can understand why you're confused about what path you want to take, because there was a long struggle here of doubt and you had many attacks up against you. Okay, whether it was attacks against your finance, whether it was attacks against you, your spirituality, your emotions, your energy, whether it was attacks on your love. Okay, I can understand why you're in or was in that Eight of Cups reverse, because after this reading, your ass ain't gonna be in that reverse. We gonna be in the Eight of Cups, baby. You understand what I'm saying? You're capable of making conscious decisions because you're confident in the decision. Okay. Free yourself from the past. Let go. Let that shit go. And don't look back. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what happened. Motherfuckers get sick. Motherfuckers die. I don't care. Don't look back. Action role in love life. Ooh, you got an active role in love life. Freedom from anxiety. New job to reach your potential is on the way. Fear clouds your truth. Okay, so don't be fearful. Push out of that fear. You have a big ass orgasm when you do. Trust me, you don't need no dick, you don't need no cushion. You understand what I'm saying? You push out of that fear, you're going to get everything that you desire. All right, this one jumped on out. Six of Swords in the reverse came on out after the Eight of Swords. You're trying to move on and make the transition needed. Returning to the past due to issues in the past not being resolved or questioning your decisions. So maybe there's something happening in your life or had happened in your life where you have questions, right? You have doubts, right? And you're questioning that. You're wanting to go back, right? But remember, your fear clouds the truth. Free yourself from the past. All right, so if you're strong enough to ask those questions and accept those answers, then go ahead and figure out what's going on with your past, because you don't want that dwelling in your head, in your spirit, and in your mind, right? You want to free yourself of that. All right, so feelings of being forced to make a decision before you wanted to, haunted, can't let go, trapped at work. All right, avoiding finances. You're trying to move on and make transitions needed. All right, so you just had the Eight of Swords reverse. Active role in love life, freedom from anxiety. Something's trying to push you back. Something's trying to push you back forcefully. Let's get into it. All right, talk to me, Spirit. Talk to me, spirits. And oh, good night. All right, hold on. So the two cards that I'm actively looking at is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands came out. All right, the Ten of Wands came out. You completed the circle of struggle. You've overcome obstacles by taking accountability for naive actions in the past. Efforts are finally rewarded. A lot more responsibility, but you got this. Sole problem solver in your circle of family and friends, which could be challenging. Don't lose control. Surrender whatever you can't handle. Okay, so you're trying to move on and make the transition needed, but there's a feeling of being forced to make a decision. Let it go. Surrender it. If you're feeling forced to make a decision before you wanted to, let that decision go. Don't make that decision. Surrender it. All right, or else you will be haunted and you can't let go. You'll be trapped. Then the Six of Wands is the other one I was actively looking at. I'm going to put the rest inside the deck and shuffle it up. I want to make sure I got everything up right. All right, so we have the Six of Wands. All right, you completed the cycle of struggle, so now you're in public recognition, victory, and success. All right, you're properly getting out of a confused state of mind. Let me get it out, nigga. You're successful. Okay, you have career advancement, financial stability, and rewards. You've managed to properly succeed in achieving your goals. You have harnessed the strengths and talents, okay? So let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. I'll take this read with me too. There's a lot that I can relate to within this read. A lot of us in tarot, a lot of our energy will, even though we may act that our energy is not included in this, we're all one consciousness, right? We're all one collective consciousness. So our energy is going to be put into this as well. Even reading these tarot cards, you absolutely can find something that it can relate to within your life. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah. Ooh, okay, we got the devil here come through. The devil is here. We got the devil here. The devil here. Feelings of entrapment, emptiness, and lack of fulfillment in life. You're a slave to materialism. You have the impulse to indulge in luxurious living. You're being led down the rabbit hole. There's a mental prison there. You're in a penitentiary, mental prison. No control over your thoughts. You have urges. No control over your thoughts, urges, or actions. There's addiction here. The addiction leaves you powerless and entrapped. So this devil is probably warning you of these energies coming to make you have these feelings of entrapment, emptiness, and lack of fulfillment. Or there could be a devil in the energy. The Suit of Swords came on out. The whole Suit of Swords came on out as portal number 9. This is related to logic, ideas, intellect, communication, intelligence, truth, ambition, conflict, and communication. I believe this devil is warning you that your Suit of Swords is trying to be under attack. Double-edged, can be abusive, harsh, and lack empathy for others, no compassion. Element of air, faculty and power of the intellect. Okay? The Hierophant came right after that. The Hierophant came right after that. These energies is trying to throw the whole suit of swords at you. So you have to be conscious as to what energies you're dealing with, and you're going to allow or accept to help you or assist you. Okay? All energies are here, but you have to be conscious of which ones you want to tap into. The Hierophant is telling you you have the desire to follow a process that's well established. You need to keep your money safe. You need to stay within certain conventional bounds of what could be considered. Take the orthodox approach, okay? Or you try to take the orthodox approach. Uh-oh. You started adapting to certain beliefs created with an organization. You started being involved in ceremonies, rituals, or other religious trappings. So that's why this devil came out. You had systems put in place, and they're still existing, but they're being crumbled. Portal number 11. The King of Pentacles in the reverse. You've fallen from the throne of prosperous kingdom taken away from you. You're disconnected from your energy. You're being impatient and indulgent. You gambled too far and overstretched. You stingy. You too focused on the material, never appreciating the value in things, just the price. You're receiving bad information, so you're giving bad information. You're very controlling and you have a poor reputation, your ass in debt. The fuck is going on here? This devil revealing it all, baby. You was in confusion about what path to take, probably because of this energy of the King of Pentacles in the reverse. The devil is always going to tempt you, but the devil is also your biggest rooter, pushing you to become your ultimate God. Ooh, child. Portal number 12. Let's get into this. Portal number 12 and 13. Come on now. How we going to close this on now? We're at 12:22, and I said that on the timer, 12:22. Talk to me, Spirit. What we about to do out here? Talk to me. How can we close this out? How can we let the collective know how to close this out? This is heavy. It started getting heavy towards the end because, again, you have this energy of a symbol of innocence, right? You're approaching each day with adventure, freedom, and optimism, right? You have the willpower and creativity and a common sense, so go for it. But then you got this King of Pentacles here that was fallen from the throne of prosperous kingdom, taken away from you, all right? You're disconnected from your own energy. You got somebody that's disconnected from their own energy. They're in the Hierophant. And the devil is on their ass because they're lust, they're greedy, they're into lust, they're into greed. They're being led down the rabbit hole. It's okay to go in that motherfucker. Don't stay down there. Come on out the goddamn hole. But don't worry. There's certain energies that is getting public recognition and victory and success because they've completed a cycle of struggle. Let's get to the bottom of things. We're going to go ahead with portal number 12. What you see? The Ten of Swords came on out. Portal number 12 says major disaster caused by a certain force of extreme magnitude. All right, it's hitting this King of Pentacles energy heavy. Okay, it's hitting this King of Pentacles. It's hitting this Hierophant. Okay, and remember the Suit of Swords came out. Ten of Swords coming out like there's a sense of betrayal. You've been stabbed in the back, or you're going to be stabbed in the back. No matter how much we try, we can't control everything. It's beyond our abilities. Surrender. Okay? Surrender it. Okay? Get back in that Ten of Wands. You got a Ten of Swords out here. Well, use them wands, baby. Surrender that shit. Don't lose control. Surrender it. Okay? An untrained individual using weapons for faulty reasons, making mistakes, causing breakups, causing fire, causing you to be fired. That's a coward. This is a coward energy. Okay? They're running from their own karma. Oh shit, you got them shadows on your ass. You can't run. I ain't even gonna call you beloved. Whoever you are, sir, ma'am, you can't run. I don't know what you are, but you can't run from this shit. Fuck no. It's coming full throttle. It's coming full throttle like a bullet train at your ass. Whatever is going on here. Look at my eyes. Your ass is grass. Okay, let's get into it. And this ain't nothing to be making fun of. It's something to be aware of. Okay? Many attacks that these flying monkeys been out here doing. Oh, man, y'all, there's some shit out here. Let's get... Oh, what we got? I got the Knight of Cups in the reverse that flipped on over. I'm going to take that one. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Okay, this is portal number 13. Allow your emotions to control your life. You're being overly jealous, moody, and emotional. You have the incapacity to take action, but you jump into conclusions, making judgment without any facts. What the fuck? You need to avoid financial decisions, avoid confrontation at work. All right. Your situation seems appealing at first, but quickly turns south. You are a passive-aggressive partner, or you have a passive-aggressive partner. I wouldn't want to be with an energy like this at all whatsoever. I wouldn't want to have this motherfucking energy in my atmosphere. Decimation, control, alt, delete. I rebuke all spells, rituals, and castings that are not of the highest frequencies of source love consciousness that may have been projected our way on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly, baby. All right, this is your reading. Much peace, much light, much love, but especially that motherfucking darkness.